God be with you. Greetings to you.
Take care then, and thanks for nothing.
You're not permitted to be here.
Someone else will pick up the case.
Are you deaf?
Yeah.
I'll be right. Come on then!
Enough! I give up!
Felt like doing a bit of robbery, did you? Snooping around on other people's property like that. But now you'll pay a fine. But if we find out there's anything missing, we'll charge you with theft.
Take me away.
Now show me what you've got. Let's see if you have anything stolen on you.
All right. Have a look then.
All right then. I don't see anything else suspicious. You won't avoid punishment. Let's go. I'll lock you up in the pillory until you rot.
My arms are all sore. What disgrace.
address. You can't just walk around like this.
Aye. Right away.
Ave Maria. Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Jelly-off. Aye, coming right up. What's that I ate? And I was...
Don't cause any trouble, got it?
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Semin ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartishak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Catchuck Pond, beyond Jelly-off. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
Sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Catharinen. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trotsky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me. They are hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along the scribe Bible, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh, yeah. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergo.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Wie schade. Auf Wiedersehen.
Shit!
Look out!
day to you. Are you blind?
Good day to you. I'll be with you.
The cheek on you! I'll give you what for! Oh! Well, that's quite enough! You want to try me? If you keep resisting, I've all the right in the world to execute you on the spot. Take that!
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me. A few days.
Were there any
You and for if on the I can't.
Well,
Nothing.
I'll have a look.
Möge Gott mit dir sein.
Careful!
Put some clothes on, you scoundrel.
Shouldn't be hanging around here, friend.
How's your sister?
Fine. Jesus Christ be praised.
Greetings.
What are you skulking around for, you crook? A bit over here. Yeah, there we go.
The cheek on you! I'll give you what for. Surrender now! Enough! Don't think I won't cut you to pieces. For us. You should have... The pillory's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the spot. keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Well, a few days I sell.
Were there any?
You banned for tail if you own.
And where did the wagon?
On the road. I can't tell you how. Mate.
I wanted to. I'm not.
Ja, natürlich. Aber das ist also.
Where can?
If you want, have fun. We do not go to the grave. No one.
Can I find
Some. Oh, there is the put.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Along the butt of the.
Is there anyone?
Oh yeah, rest of.
Where do you?
The close half of that.
Is it far?
Wenn du was? I do.
Is there
Certain here in the iron us. That is all.
So you've already
About those every time.
So the
Ja, das.
I'll have a.
Maybe next time then.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Can I help you?
Greetings, friend. What are you doing in there? Up! Give it to you, you bastard! Surrender now! That's quite enough. I'm all yours! Don't think I won't cut you to pieces.
I surrender. Enough.
Wanted to get into my... Piss off.
Greetings.
Well, a few ice. Were the you and fuck if and where on the I can't. Mate.
I'm not.
Ja, aber das ist also.
Where
If you want, Herr von Berg, we do not the grave. No one.
can I find
Some clue. Oh, there is the put. Nichts weit. Along, but off.
Is there anyone?
Oh ja, rest.
Where do you?
The close half of.
Is it far?
Wenn du was.
Is that
Certain here in the us. That is all.
So
About every time.
So the
Ja.
what do you have?
Today?
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I
need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think?
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday.
I can't help you with that. You'll have...
I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone.
What's new, bailiff?
Nothing special, fortunately. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us so far, thank God. Just here and there a brawl in the tavern or the neighbours... Well, that's how it was until recently, at least.
And what happened?
What do you think? It started with that nomadic riffraff, theft of hens and sheep, then continued with ambushes on the road. And then the wolves started to come in from the forests on account of the poach. Oh, and then our Master Chamberlain, Ulrich. Oh, my God. But that's no business of yours, understand?
I understand. That's your business, bailiff. What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takov again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Zhelyevite. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making... And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from... Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. What's new in the county, man?
I was just visited. He said he found more fresh graves.
What?
That I've been digging up.
What's new?
He said.
What do you mean?
That I've been. And that's...
That sounds interesting.
This property belongs to someone else.
Let's get to it then. What? What do you think you're doing?
Stop where you are! We're after you!
Huh. Where's that thief?
Are you riding it?
Oh, so much work. What? What do you think you're doing? God! Bash some sense into that fucker's head! What do you think you're doing?
What?
You're no match for me!
Useless!
You'll get such a blow that you'll wake up on the pillory. What do you want? You still resisting?
You never saw that coming.
You want to try me? We're gonna gut you, you whore son! The executioner's sharpening
Show
his
your
axe for
stuff.
you.
On your feet. There's no point in resisting. You will be justly punished for everything you've done. For all to see.
Die, Lucky!
You're not up to it. I'm all yours!